The Blood Rose and Garden Maiden playmat is still available today. If you want to pick yours up, link will be in the description. It's a super easy checkout process. Once the remaining copies are gone, the mat is gone forever. Alright, so make sure you guys pick yours up today, and make sure you guys subscribe for more awesome content. Now let's dig on into today's video, shall we? I got some more love for you guys here for Ben Gregson, and this man has been a pure mad lad with this whole little Karakuri combo-esque strategy that they've been working with. And to see this deck evolving on the scale that it is right now is very interesting. I was reading some comments from people that are like, well how it work? Why would I do this? So we're going to step through the deck provider, so make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss on some more excellent content. And let's see what's going on here. So we have triple copies of Atlantean Dragoons, triple copies of the Deep Sea Diva, one copy of the Deep Sea Minstrel, one copy of Deskbot 001, one Jirek Elio, two copies of Shinkuro, triple copies of the Shirokanishi, one copy of Nijishi, two copies of Zaizan, one copy of the Lapis Dragon, two copies of Coldwing, triple copies of I Cannot Believe What That Card Actually Does, one copy of Mullen Glacia, triple copies of Neptibus, one copy of Slow Eating Overraptor, one copy of the Dark Worm, with the one copy of Gate Zero, one Bassus, triple copies of Symphonic Guitar, and one copy of Mix. And then we have one Ultimate Dinosaur Destruction, triple copies of Zephyrath, two copies of Zephranu, and one copy of Zephyraxi. Spells here we have two Dragon Shrine, one Foolish Bro, triple copies of Fossil Dig, one Monster Reborn, one for one, triple copies of Oracle of Zephyra, one Terraforming, triple copies of Zephyr Providence, with one Nine Pillars, one Divine Strike, and one Zephyra War. Down here in the extra, we have one Almirage, two copies of Auroradon, one Hulk, one Access Code, one True King, with one Hyper Liberian, one Mr. Croc, two Baribu, two Burrito, and two copy of Bure, with one Borreload Savage Dragon. Side deck here we have triple Lancia, triple Ash Blossom, one Pinkertops, triple Camion, triple copies of Zaphion, and two copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping this up. And before you're like, Robbie, you didn't explain anything. Like, how does this strategy work? We make Liberian Man, and then we summon Friend. Friend summon Tuner. We synchro with Tuner. We make Burrito Man. We draw a card. Burrito Man summon Tuner. We make other Friend. Baribu summons another Karakuri from the deck. So we have to do what? Draw two cards off of that? This is just the beginning of what you can do with this, because this right here, this stupid card right here, yeah, this thing right here, yeah, over here, this is your part of your combo, so you like to say. So this deck basically is gonna poop out True King of all calamities. You're gonna wave at your opponent and go, I hope you don't enjoy playing the game, my friend, because Karakuri Turbo is here to make a nice little splash on the format. Next up, we have the Manjin Cards sent me an entire breakdown for their tournament. And second place, it was Harpies. Now, this wasn't conventional Harpies, and I do want to thank you guys for reaching out to me and sending this to me, much like everybody. Same thing with Ben. Everybody else that sent me lists, I do gotta say thank you for this, because, well, information on the channel wouldn't be available without you guys, and we wouldn't be able to get out information. So it was a 12-man organized event by friends in Germany. The Virtual World and stuff ended up participating. I think it was either Virtual World or VW or Eldritch one. I don't remember off the top of my head. But Harpies did get second place, and this was without, you know, a lot of the newer stuff here. And there were some budgetary options that were implemented in the deck because of card choices and availability to them. So yes, this is Harpies, by the way. So I have two copies of Alpha, the Master Beast. I say budgetary options, but there's Alphas in here, by the way. We have one Barrier Statue, Stormwinds, triple Channeler, one Harpist, two copies of Harpy Lady 1, one copy of Sisters, one copy of Oracle, two copies of Perfumer, one copy of Queen, triple copies of Fractal, triple copies of Karis, two copies of Nerval, and one copy of Vanilla Harpy Lady. Then we have one Alluring Mirror Split, one Call by the Grave, one Double or Nothing, two Elegant Egotist, one Feather Duster, one Rest, one copy of Hunting Grounds, triple copies of Hysteric Sign, triple copies of Airborne Assault, with triple copies of Feather Storm. This is probably the only reason why you want to play Harpies right now, because getting that free negate for an entire turn is absurd. With one Revolt. Alright, so basically basic stuff here. We have one Omen, one Barren Blossom, one Sovereignty, one Crusadia, one Unicorn with one Cerberus, one IP, one copy of Harpie Conductor, one copy Double Dragon Lords, one Access Code Machine Utopia Double, Utopia, Chidori, and two copies of the Cyber / Harpie Lady. So remember, this is basically just an Exceed monster, but you can just treat a Harpie monster that you control as a tuner to make this, so you'll be able to access this very easily. Then we have two Nibiru, two Cosmic Cyclone, triple Lightning Storm, two D-Barrier, triple Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Ice Dragon's Prison, wrapping up the Manju cards. Second place Harpie list. And like I said, this is very interesting. All jokes aside, though, like, I'm freaking excited, man, to see Harpies getting the chance to do something, alright? Now, keep in mind, Kit just came out. You might want to evolve this strategy a little bit, but this does lay some nice basic groundwork for something that you could mess around with and hypothetically at least have fun with, man. So that's where I'm standing right now with Harpies, alright? Kudos to you for making the world a bit more rogueful. Next up, we have Subterror. This was sent to me by Ariel Davis, and to say the least, I understand that, yeah, Dragoon is quite a boring deck to a degree. Same thing with Subterror. Like, I know people don't like this, but you do see players kind of trying to find cool ways to do this. So we are playing Magical Ice Fusion to let us fusion summon a spellcaster monster from the extra deck by banishing its fusion materials listed on it from the field or the graveyard. So we make Dragoon 1, and then we activate our Win More card to blow our opponent back out. Now, this is being said, this being a 1-of in this deck is actually not that crazy, but I do like what we're trying to do here with this. So, we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, two copies of Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion, triple copies of Subterror Fiendus, triple copies of Guru Man, one copy of the Subterror Nemesis Archer, one copy Dark Magician, one Red Eyes Black Dragon, with one Magicalized Fusion, triple copies of Pot of Prosperity, two copies of Pot of Extravagance, with triple copies of Red Eyes Fusion, one Terraforming, and triple copies of the Hidden City. And then we have triple copies of Solemn Judgment, triple copies of Solemn Steed Reich, two Final Battle, two Summon Limit, and triple copies of TC Boo. Extra deck here we have one Verte, one Megaclops, triple copies of Ultimate Falcon, one Nova, two copies of Last Warrior from Another Planet, triple copies of Triple Dragoons, two copies of Exterio, with one Makaba and one Anitis. Side deck here we have triple Droll and Lockbird, two copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, two copies of Silent Graveyard, two copies of Ice Dragon's Prison, and triple copies of Waking the Dragon here, wrapping up Ariel Davis's Subterror Dragoon deck list for everybody. Like I said, Ultimate Falcon go brrr. Card's so good. Last but not least, I have for you guys video. We have Bosch's UK Nationals list. Poor Bosch finished, I think it was 31st out of this event, and I laughed really hard at him. Granted, he probably could have done better, but it is virtual, or it is Drytron. So you kind of know what you're getting yourself into a little bit, right? Right? So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, one copy of Cyber Petite Angel, one Dawn Knight, triple copies of Yield Roll and Lockbird, triple copies of Alpha Thuban, one copy of the Delta Alteus, one Eltanin, and then triple copies of Eldabaya, with one copy of Ava, two copies of Herald of Orange Light, one copy of Manju, with triple Ben 10, one Natasha, and the Ultimate Annoyingness. Then we have one Call by the Grave, triple copies of Cyber Emergency, triple copies of Drytron Fafnir, triple copies of Drytron Nova, with one Foolish Barrel, one Instant Fusion, one Matanis, and triple copies of Preparation of Rites. And then we have one Union Carrier, one Two-Link Karibo, one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Cerberus, one IP, one Herald of Mirage, one Geonator Transverser, one Boral Sword, one Access Code, one Assembled Nightingale, one Downard, one Zeus, and one copy of Thousand Eyes Millennium Man. And then we have triple Lancia, triple Nibiru, triple Gamma, one Driver, triple Cosmic Cyclone, one Feather Duster, and one Red Reboot, wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for everybody. Make sure your beautiful faces are subscribed so you don't miss out on more of these awesome deck profiles. And I'll see you back here later on in the day for some more cool, awesome content. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Please do. You really deserve it, man. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCole40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCole40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolegames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.